Can you already say something? Can you make an introduction?
I can, yes, I can. All there is still this. Nothing has altered. Yeah.
Still this.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's not very much to describe. There's just simply what is. It's still what is. It's always what is. It's always this. No matter what fantasies go on or what seems to go on in the apparent worlds of, moving around and breakfast, and it's just breakfast, or it's just going to the metro, or it's just sunlight. It's just what is. There's nothing else. There's not something inside somewhere or something that needs to be found out. It's just simply what is going on, what's apparently happening. There's no verification needed. There's no requirement. Nothing needs to be done.
No improvement.
Yes.
Me wants to go to Greenland and me wants to go to Mars. It is only what apparently happens.
Yeah. Yes.
The me seems be twisted.
Well, I mean, in a way, that's the nature of dualism is a misconception. Dualism is just it's not real. So of course, everything that comes out of that, everything that comes out of me trying to find something else is never is all, as you say, twisted. It's all not quite, it's all a dream. It's all a sort of fantasy.
Yeah, it's a kind of dropping fantasy.
Well, in the end, there's
no-
just the end of seeking.
Yeah.
There's just no more fantasy.
Yeah.
It just doesn't arise.
Yeah. It's just what is.
Mhm.
I have today very weirdly this strong sense that I don't want to be here. Is that also a form of seeking? Could it be?
You might be. You might not want to be here. Well, this is just quite confronting in a way. There's nowhere to go. Nothing is everything is sort of on display here. It's not, there isn't anywhere to hide. Me's not going to get anything, and it finds that quite uncomfortable. There's not really a story that's going to be told. There's not a story that's going to be told. There's not a game that's going to be played. It's all just this. So me doesn't. That's a bit.
Doesn't sound like much fun, right?
No, exactly. It's not much fun. Exactly. It's not. It's not. It's not. A kind of roller coaster. It's not something that's stimulating to me. Me likes to be stimulated, and for there to be a kind of show going on here. To be sort of entertainment. Yeah, entertainment. There are a lot of apparent people that speak about this kind of thing. They are trying to entertain people. There's somebody here that is trying to entertain the audience. That's what seems to go on. Of course, that's just dualism. It's just the same old stuff, but it's very often put into the context of being something which is non-dual. But unfortunately, it's just it's another variation of dualism, and there is and it's entertaining. It's an entertainment.
Interestingly, it doesn't appear to be much reflected. It's more like, it feels almost like a physical sense of like, yeah.
That what you're saying, God's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on there,
yeah. And I think that's also the reason why I miss the metro, actually. So
yeah.
there is such a strong, it's almost like a child and a childlike energy that just sort of feels like, oh no, not this. Come on, let's do something else today.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I get it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And when you say dualism, it seems like you are the expert, but I don't have an understanding about.
There's no expert here. There's there's just essentially that recognition of. I mean, dualism is a particular. It's just a word that, in a certain sense, means that kind of weird contraction thing that seems to go on, which we don't have any way of describing really. It's just that weird, thing that humans seem to do quite a lot, or seems to go on with humans quite a lot. But it's not a it's not a thing. It's just what seems to go on.
It's funny when you speak, immediately I get that sense of the black hole again speaking. Like, yeah, but not in, I don't, it's not meant as a
no
negative judgment.
Well, I mean, yeah. It's just that, well, there isn't anything. In fact, it's all a black hole, if you like. In that sense.
If you like.
There isn't anything special here.
No.
Not even a black hole. I'm the black hole. It's it's all energy.
I just continue until somebody stops me. So, and do you have any expectations from the people attending the meeting?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Because there isn't anyone here.
Hmm.
So
So whatever happens is just what's then happening.
it's just what seems to go on.
Oh.
What seems to happen. There's nothing. There's nobody. Nobody can do anything. Of course, nothing that can do anything here. Nothing that can do anything there. There seems to be questions and responses.
Mhm.
That's what seems to go on. But it's all what is.
So there's not a point when you are doing something.
No,
No.
no.
Yeah.
There's nothing happening.
Yeah. Because there's no doer. So
Yeah.
Yes,
Or also-
sorry.
is it also because in the immediacy there's no timeline? So then there's nothing happening because it's only immediacy.
It's just immediacy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of these terms are the same.
Yeah.
All of the terms that it talked about are the same. Just in a way, it's like a slightly different wrapping of the same energy.
Yeah.
Let me just allow these people in. Thank you. Okay.
But then what is the black hole?
It doesn't
It's
exist.
not,
Oh, okay.
It doesn't exist.
That's just the origin.
It's not there.
It sounds a bit scary.
Sorry.
It's just a Laura's expression of what is felt, but I mean, essentially, that it's a well, I mean, it's from emptiness, from I guess that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like because nothing is emanated, nothing, it's really death, finish, in a way. That's how it feels to me. But for me, it's not scary. Doesn't matter. It's not important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes, but sorry. Yesterday I was looking in the mirror and I had this black hair here. Yeah, black hair.
Mhm.
And that's black like a black hole for me. I didn't know what to do. Shall I put it out or not? It's horrible to be a human. It's so, on one side, I don't give a shit about nobody. On the other side, I'm so scared of people. I'm so scared. Like, do you know this? I don't know why I want to get rid of myself. I want to do everything to make a fool of myself and then there's this feel like, oh, they see this, oh my God, do you know what it's so, and even I know
Self-consciousness is what you're doing. Yeah.
even I know I have this compulsive behavior. When I have more stress, I control my door 10 times, 20, the gas maybe, we're also human. Like even I know that I give you 10, I know that I gave you 10 pounds. I know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was thinking, oh, maybe I give 100 pounds. No, come on.
Oh, you're welcome. I mean,
Get the essence out of it.
Yeah, well, I know. I'm not to business to speak, and I want to check. I want to check all this. Check. Is it 10 pounds?
yeah.
It wasn't 10.
I mean,
No, it wasn't.
apparently.
Yeah, but this is this crazy. Fuck, I do. I know it was 10. I'm always confusing myself. Maybe I gave 100, but I only had 10. I saw the 10 this morning. I said, oh, I give up. And then I said, no, it was maybe. I don't know why I have this crazy, and then this half. Oh, this.
I mean, but what you're talking about is a kind of self-consciousness. You're talking about a fear of the other. Is that the idea?
Also, when we come here, like everyone has this beautiful questions, and it's impossible.
There aren't any beautiful questions.
Oh,
It's just what's happening.
yeah.
There's no better or worse. It's just that me me has this ideology that that there can be better or worse.
I want to disappear in you. I want to disappear in another person. No, I want to get rid of this.
This isn't about you. This has got nothing to do with you.
Okay.
You come to a meeting which has got absolutely nothing to do with you.
So, I don't know.
But
That's
really?
why I gave you the £100.
Well, it wouldn't matter. If it wouldn't matter how much you give me, it still wouldn't have anything to do with it.
10,000.
Yeah, well, you know, you can try, but it's not going to be. It's really not going to do.
That is the
Gonna
scary thing.
make-
Yeah, I don't even listen.
You get it.
But that is a scary thing. You talk about the black hole. Oh, fuck it. We all want something to disappear. And fuck it is impossible. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing to do, luckily. Luckily, you know, you don't know what to do. Well, luckily for you, there's nothing to do. Nothing to do. This isn't to do with this. Has got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, but I told you Friday about my boyfriend who's getting dementia, and it's just
You don't have a boyfriend.
He's old. He's 80. Yesterday he became 80.
Yeah.
And I still have a feeling that it's crazy, sick behavior. That's my fault. That he, I mean, I may be right for the psychiatric hospital, but they won't take me.
What you gonna do?
No, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
There was one nice movie. It's called The Last Viking. There's a Danish actor. He's really great. Nicholson, and he's playing. And then I shut up. He's playing as one guy, and he is the one guy is rescuing the brother who is in the crazy hospital, and then the guy in a white coat, he's the shrink. Yes, that diagnosis and that and that and that. And then later you find out that the shrink was also patient. It was so funny.
Right. Yeah,
So,
quite. Yes. Interesting. There's nothing here for you. It's got nothing to do with you.
but I like you.
Well, in a way that doesn't, you know, yeah, fine. That's nice.
You don't have to like me.
No, but the point is that this is still nothing to do with you.
But I like you still. I want to. Oh, thank you. Oh.
Mm. Mm.
This self-consciousness can appear to be like an energetic straitjacket for the body, I feel.
Yeah.
Like that the body is in a way just doesn't like.
Yeah. It's always looking to the other for verification.
Yeah.
It's always looking to, oh, have I got it right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you love me?
Yeah. Which is in this same, it's actually very similar to religion.
Interesting.
Because it's God. God is the thing that's going to tell.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the God has rules.
Yeah.
And, you know, you have to get it right or wrong and all the rest of it. And, you know, it's all the same.
And it derives from the idea that self-consciousness can be resolved, right?
Yeah.
The idea is, oh yeah, if God, whatever, has the panacea to resolve that, so that I can be express free or move free or whatever. Yeah. And that's then actually again me getting a hold onto itself in a way again. Right?
It's desperately trying to find a way.
Yeah, way out.
Can somebody tell me, you know, how to do it.
Mhm.
And as soon as that you know that's there, of course, there's an apparent teacher that's going to fit that, or an apparent God that's going
Or
to.
savior,
It's all the same.
or a killer.
Yeah. Me's just trying to find someone to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Take a way out.
Interesting.
But it's also self-discussion. So the me talks with the other me.
Yeah, higher self
Yeah.
or lower self.
How many me's are
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I have a whole symphony of me's.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, I see bodies. I see Anita,
Well,
all
yeah,
this,
there
and
are
I still
bodies.
think that you are real, and I'm afraid of you. I don't know that man or that woman or that. It is why
Everything there is.
that's the same like me. Or
Everything is referred to from there. That seems to be very important. You know, very importantly, the center of it all.
it's awful.
And everything is compared from that point.
But you
There isn't anyone there, by the way.
don't you? Oh no! On the film, please. Don't you? You don't see bodies anymore. You don't see.
There is just
Yeah,
apparently
yeah,
bodies.
you don't.
Yeah.
Are you not afraid of?
No, there isn't. Well, there
Yeah.
isn't anyone to be afraid of.
But before you wake up, whatever, you were not waking up, but you had that fear of other people.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
yes, much more. Well, this wouldn't have happened because there would be, oh God, what's somebody going to think? Now they absolutely don't give a shit. So there's no. Well, there isn't. It's not a kind of like a I don't care kind of thing. It's not like that. It's just simply that there isn't anyone. So it's just it's a flow. I mean, kids walk into a room and just like tiny children, they walk in, they'll take their clothes off and jump around, and there's lots of adults going thinking, oh my God, you can't do that or whatever. They don't care. It's just it's not there's no sense of there being
another person.
yeah. It's a sense of a care about that judgment going on or whatever. It's just what's happening. It's just what's happening.
But you have self-consciousness.
Self-conscious. Well, there isn't anyone. So there is no consciousness of a self because there is no self. So there is no.
Yeah.
Consciousness is born out of self.
Yeah.
Out of me.
Yeah, and you cannot even say consciousness because that's already a step too much.
Consciousness and awareness is kind of a sense of separateness.
Yeah.
Away,
Yeah.
It's like an observer.
Yeah.
And it's the observational.
Yeah.
There is no one.
Yeah.
There's no observer.
Yeah.
It's just this. This is all there is. There's no separation. There's nothing between.
There's nothing?
There's nothing between.
Nothing between, yeah.
What do you mean between?
Between a me and a you.
Yeah.
There's no gap.
Yeah. No distance.
Mind the gap. Yeah.
Yeah, no distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No time, no space.
Yeah, and then I all of a sudden understand immediacy. Yeah.
But I'm a little bit wondering, so when the body is very sensitive, there's no distance between anything. Is it
unless that so as long as me goes in a way on, that expression, whatever you, for example, express, it's in a way it remains as a ungraspable concept.
Yeah, it all seems conceptual. What's going on? Yeah,
Yeah,
me will turn this into an intellectual
yeah,
process.
yeah.
Of course, it isn't. It's just utterly so simple that it can't be. It's impossible to describe. But of course, that will be simply taken as, oh, it must be very complex and something that I really need to understand. But it's actually the total opposite. It's something that cannot ever be understood and is already everything.
Again, that's funny. It's you say that,
Yeah.
and it's like again. Huh?
Yeah. Immediately, it's just, oh, what does that mean? Yeah, totally. It doesn't mean anything.
So reincarnation is also
Bullshit, yeah.
I'm happy for that.
It's all to do with continuation.
Yeah.
It's the perpetuation of something. Yeah.
Well, yesterday I don't know why what is rambling? Is it bubbling when you just blah blah blah? Yesterday I saw an interview of, I don't know why I want to say it because I still think the world is real. I saw an interview, Pierre Pearson, I don't know, a young girl, and she was 16 years old and she killed her whole family. And then in the interview, that this is what I feel like. I feel this great love and this fucking And then in the interview, she had a beautiful voice, and he said, I heard that you had, and she was so innocent, and she was singing Amazing Grace, and it was so pure. And she killed her whole family. That was like this. I cannot. It's impossible. This.
No one killed her whole family. No one did that.
Felt like this.
But there's ability. What can seem to happen is killing your whole family. But nobody did any of it.
I understand it, but
it's just
no,
what
I don't really understand.
Energy apparently can happen like that. Yeah.
Like the perpetrator and the victim and the.
Well, all of that is just sort of what me turns that into a whole story. Yeah, exactly. We'll turn it into a story about what happened and who is to blame.
I don't want to go. I feel that I have to go still through it, still go through this, seemingly going through this transformation as a person. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's the story there. That's the story there, is that you have to do it. And it's your fault.
You have to go through this.
And it's your fault.
Fucking darkness.
Well, yeah. But I mean, all of that is a sort of huge energy around making me very, very important.
Of course.
The focus is all about, really, me can do it. If you try hard enough, you can do it. That's the idea. And essentially that if you then don't manage to get where me wants to get to, it's your fault. And you didn't try hard enough.
That's what I also was saying.
So you have to try even harder. And you can keep going and doing that, but I can tell you that it's pretty painful. Because there isn't anywhere to get, and it's never all that goes on is that just gets exhausted.
Yeah, but that is maybe the black hole that the me is too scared to, and giving up is not the right word, but to really feel that you cannot do nothing, but you're still trying, because then not to hit myself, that I'm still trying. I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, otherwise I would have done it 50 years ago to get.
Well, you're
Yeah,
it's still,
okay.
it's still the same notion as it was 50 years ago, which is the idea that you can get somewhere. It doesn't matter about about apparent time. It's that all that is going on there is just a perpetual idea that there is something I can do. There's nothing you can do. This has got nothing to do with you.
I cannot stop this fucking pattern. I also not want to hit myself. That is what I mean. You go, okay, I cannot do nothing, and you still trying to do, because you too. Oh, it's all a story. I know, no, but it feels. I cannot explain it. What I mean,
It's
you
completely
can't
clear.
fuck about this, and that's still.
It's totally clear what you. It's totally clear what you feel. Yeah.
We cannot help it that we still try.
No,
And that's
just-
what I mean.
no.
And then I feel guilty.
No.
I cannot get. I'm still blah blah blah.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Doesn't matter.
I think.
What's your impression? Where does it come from when there is like this? I should not express like this. I should not say I. Where does that come from? What's your impression?
Well, it's that there is a sense of me,
Mhm.
and that can come from you know where that sense of me and how that sense of me is apparently formed, how that unique expression is formed is usually associated with childhood and parents and stuff like that, and what seems to go on. And there's this sort of unique expression that arises out of that.
I think a lot of people have that.
Oh yeah.
Going on,
Mhm.
not all the time, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh well, that is the sort of foundation of me.
Mhm.
Is that those either there's a sense of me which is a victim, victimized and feels that it should be careful of people and hide from them, and there's a sort of very yin me, if you like, or there's that going on, plus an extra bit which is about being very dominant and going into the world and demanding, and getting what it is that you want and pushing forward, and there's different characters that can express different characters or express different expressions or sort of variations of me.
And that stops too.
Well,
When
all of that is a
many-
sort of game. All of that is a game. It's just a sort of game, a front that seems to be going on,
A game of pretend.
Yeah, but well, it's a role that is being played, and it's an act in a way, something that is taught, and underneath that is just what is. Which it does, there are some characters that are very yang, some characters that are quite yin.
Yeah.
Just naturally. But that what falls away is that pretense, is that sort of that playing of a role, or that's a character, the character no longer exists. It's just directly what is natural for that body.
Yeah.
There's no sort of yes, sort of how do you call that, like a character. It's sort of
So then there was no
role.
character.
Acting.
Yes, the acting, the parts, the acting part that is being played. I am, this was, the healer, It was about being the healer, you know. In a way, that was my being a you know, Chinese medicine doctor or whatever it was, you know, and that was my job.
The identity, that was
the identity. Yeah. Identity is a better word. Yeah. And and that was my identity, you know. That's what.
You are not doing that anymore.
So that's. Well, there's no identity here. There's just there's a knowledge of that stuff, that kind of stuff, but there's no identity as being a doctor or a healer or whatever it is. That's all just projection, really, of you know.
Yeah.
It's the end of the projection, the end of the identity. Yeah. Then it's just direct. It's naked.
So in a way, that body there is more itself.
Yeah, it's
in
more,
a way.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's unobstructed somehow. So there's just a freedom in that.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to arise. There's no editorial suite, you know, bit that where this is coming out and being edited before it comes out. Just direct, just comes out.
Do you crazy questions? Like, will you hear what you say? Like, is it?
Well, no, I mean, there's not really.
No,
because there isn't a thing that's doing that at the, you know, like,
yeah,
it's not like over here. It's just immediate.
I've been to a place where a boy killed his parents, and
Can you talk a bit loud?
I've been to a house where a boy killed his parents, and it felt like there was still heavy energy, and yeah, I don't know what the question is. So there's also no one that can change that, or
no, I mean, all of those things where apparently there's somebody that goes and kills a whole load of people, you know, or you know, does that kind of thing, which is going on, of course, all the time, especially in you know, war zones or whatever it is, you know, that all of that is just energy. It's just energy in that form. Energy, energy really creates a lot of tension in these apparent bodies. There's a lot of tension that's formed. And apparently what also goes on is that energy comes out of the body sometimes very strongly and aggressively, and there are apparently killings happen. And in a way, it's just a sort of purging of that. What goes on in wars and in these kind of situations is simply that energy purging. It just is expressed, you know, like a volcano.
yes.
Nobody does that. Nobody does volcanic eruption. It just apparently happens. That's what seems to go on.
Yeah, but it is afraid that it will be the one through which which this explosion happens.
It's constantly it's constantly going on. There's no choice. You know, there's absolutely no choice, and that is constantly going on in every body. Either there is a purging of that energy in the apparent outside, or there is that going on inside, and instead you get high blood pressure, cancer, various different illnesses. It's the same. There's no control. There's no one doing any of it.
What do you mean by cancer?
Well, it's another internal. It's an internal explosion of energy.
There's no cause. Cancer has no cause.
Well, there's no cause or effect. No.
Yeah.
Again, with that sort of in a way, what I'm talking about is a story, but essentially, fundamentally, of course, there is no cause and effect. There's no time. All there is immediacy.
When you speak about characters, I still, that is the me. I still feel a judgment, like some characters are the victim, but that's not what you want to say.
Well, no, me will look at it like that because once again, me will take hold of what is essentially a kind of explanation, and it will turn it into a story which is about me and how I've got it wrong. Everything there will take whatever is being expressed and turn it into my story.
So I want to not So there's no creation, no, there's no time, so it never
no creation, no destruction.
I know the answer in a way, but I want to hear it maybe 1,000 more times. I don't know. Like when I was in the course, they said God created me. I'm like God. You're not a body. You're still as God created. Like there was the course was in 2 levels, like the absolute, and then you can do something. It was confusing, and then, but there is no God. There is no beginning and end. It never. Like they speak about the source, many religions speak about in the beginning.
Yeah, there's no beginning, no end. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as there's a story about a beginning and end, you know that it's about time and about convincing me that there is a story.
Yeah.
There isn't a story. It's just what is.
It's amazing, in a way.
Well, that's the freedom. The freedom is immediate. Freedom is immediacy.
But is that not too late? Immediacy.
Too late. I mean,
what is immediacy?
How could immediacy be too late? What is it late for?
But what do you mean with immediacy? Like right now here?
No, there's no now. There's no here. There's just what is.
But what do you mean? Maybe it's my English not so good, or I don't want to hear it, of course.
Well,
it's immediacy in you.
There is no way of describing immediacy. No way.
What is immediacy?
Well, who wants to know?
Oh, you use that word then.
Well, it is not a word that is for you. It is just what's apparently happening.
Okay. But
this is not helpful, by the way. This is not helping anyone.
I had a really for a long time Friday night. I had a good evening. I was happy.
Well, I'm sorry.
Now I'm sitting here beautiful.
Okay. Great.
I met Nanda again. I have my vodka.
Well, you missed yesterday.
Yeah. You missed yesterday.
But you can only understand immediacy. The me is not there.
There is no when the me is not there. There is no understanding of immediacy.
No, yeah, okay, yeah, but get it or whatever.
But there's no interest in understanding.
Yeah.
Because there isn't anyone.
Yeah. But anyway, wanting to understand it or
is seeking.
And that doesn't work.
No, it's seeking. Yeah.
And can you say that body that doesn't have this volcano
Okay, now.
Anymore?
Well, I mean, this body doesn't have that because there's nothing that's held on here, you know. So that just if there is a response, if there's just an immediate response, it just comes out directly. So it's not held in and kind of there's a consuming of tension inside the body. No.
So then there is a possibility that this volcano can stop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give hope.
Well, I mean,
Not hope, but it's
yeah.
it feels natural.
I mean, it's not going to stop for you.
No, of course
Yeah.
not.
I mean, we talked about that, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, that the body is constantly, in a way, reaching out to get a relief from that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Contraction.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
And-
self-medicating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
Constantly. Yeah, constantly self-medicating, and you know,
And
in a way, if it doesn't do that, then there can be a huge amount of tension that is created.
exactly, that's which again is also not controlled by anyone. It's,
No
But
one control. No, nobody controls
it's
it.
in a way a kind of
Yeah.
a mechanical or
Yeah, it's just
energetic
yeah,
happening.
yeah. Yeah.
That's that's also a kind sort of the freedom.
It's all freedom. There
Yeah.
isn't anybody that
And
can do
then
anything.
to me comes all the mind has all these I can have all these ideas how the world should look like,
Yeah.
what should happen, what should
Yeah.
not happen.
Yeah, when me
This
isn't
good,
here.
this is bad,
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yeah. The sort of a lot of people imagine the me-less utopia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All naked dancing in the sun.
Right.
It's a big fantasy of me's, you know, trying to find the you know what it would be like. Yeah. If there wasn't anyone.
The body is not real. Well, that's true, right? The body is not
There's
real.
nothing that's real. It's not
Okay.
just the body. It's absolutely there's
Yeah.
nothing that is real or not real. There's no yeah, there's not a real and unreal, you know. It's just another game of trying to identify something. It's unknowable. Everything is unknowable.
I had 20 years ago, I had 1 year antidepressive, or maybe 40 years ago, and it helped. And I had my whole life, after only 1 year, I had a struggle with, some people said to me, dearest friend, please take some medicine. Please take some, because my sister is on medicine and she's much calmer now.
Well, it's very
And I was thinking,
yeah.
what? Maybe I should just take some medicine, but I don't want to, because I'm in this. What? I don't know what's maybe then maybe something was over if I took medicine for the brain. But that's.
I mean, are you asking me whether you should take medicine? Because I have to refer you to a doctor, unfortunately, but I cannot prescribe anything.
But I know that I don't want it. Fuck it. But what I mean is I have this big troubles in my life. Yeah, I'm a victim, of course, not all the time. And depression was in my family, yeah. It's also, and then I feel like, no, I'm not gonna take medicine. Let me be this open wound. Fuck it. fuck it. Oh, sorry, I'm a drama queen also. I want to
Really?
They say I don't feel that. I'm normal to myself. I want no, I feel normal. I feel normal. You know what I mean? I'm always looking to because I want still a little bit of love of you of the piece. But no, that's a crazy question. Like there's no answer. When you say go to a doctor, then that's a stupid question. But it was like. Yeah, maybe I want to figure out, am I a body or not? Am I a body who dies, I don't know, at 90 or whatever? Or am I know me? That's maybe the
Well, but I mean, who wants to know that? There's always something there that is trying to seek an answer, and the answers that you will get will not be satisfying. There's no satisfaction for this. It's just energy seeking. It's just energy seeking. The apparent discomfort there is just simply that there's a constant seeking going on. And all this is talking about is the fact that there apparently can be a complete collapse of that.
Yeah, because
this is just the end of seeking. Immediacy is just the end of seeking. There isn't anyone. That's all that can be said.
Because always the ego, that's not the ego, always thinks it's another. I'm not gonna die now. No, I postpone it. Not really.
Well, but again,
there's medicine. Oh, maybe
yeah,
maybe I can rid of myself. Oh, maybe. No, I don't want to get medicine. Bring it on, life.
it's
Fuck
schizophrenic.
life. Yeah.
So there's me is this kind of schizophrenic. It goes between, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, constantly. Yeah, and always seeking something, seeking protection, seeking the end of me, constantly, desiring my own absence or the fantasy of my own absence, because of course, that me will never know what absence is. So there's a constant backwards and forwards, round and round all the time. Just what happens. There's no one doing any of it. There's no fault. There's no blame. All that's a load of nonsense.
Looks like there are options.
Well,
Like
for me,
medicine or whatever.
For me, there's plenty of apparent options, and just somebody who's making a choice about all of them.
Yeah.
Total nonsense, of course.
Yeah, but that's the trick, or not the trick, but
it's the illusion.
The trick of the that's more like
it's still part of the same dream.
The trick is tricky. Yeah.
Is self-awareness the same as me?
Self-awareness is me, yes.
Yeah. So when there's no self-awareness, then there's immediacy.
There is just what is, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Even totally, yeah.
Wow.
Self-awareness is the sort of
block.
In a way it's all that's focused on in certain religions, being aware, being self-aware, all of that.
Yeah, or spirituality, or yoga, all this shit.
Yeah. And all of that is really just the sort of exaltation of me.
Exhaustion.
It's lifting up me.
And acknowledged, and the more awareness, the better. It's
right.
Kind of
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yesterday you said something about that some people say like a friend of mine I don't see anymore, or maybe I don't know, it will come again, I don't know. She's on a path. And then she said, no, what you are not doing is bypassing. Eh? They say, yesterday you said something about it. Can you please say it again?
About bypass this. Well, I mean,
this would be bypassing.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I mean, the criticism of what is expressed here, criticism of this kind of thing is very often that psychologists will describe this as, oh, it's spiritually bypassing things, or it's psychologically bypassing things. There will be various different ideas that this kind of expression is bypassing. And my answer to that is that actually this is just what is, and actually, you know, the formation of stories that go on in psychology and in spirituality is the bypass.
Yeah.
It's bypassing constantly what is.
Yeah.
Because this so you do have a practice.
It's constantly bypassing this. So
no, I know. I knew.
We zijn wel lekker bezig.
Going to church on Sunday. Jesus.
It's my house. The problem is my house.
Isn't it interesting that when the energy of suppression is a bit,
Yeah. Exactly.
the engine of that is a bit then kind of like natural flow of, for example, tears can.
Why only women cry?
No, that's not so.
Sorry.
That's emotional.
It's not real, Anita.
I'm wondering when it's a kind of an image coming up. So when I was a child, I was not allowed to express what I was feeling.
yes. In this, there is no limit. There's no restriction. This is just what seems to be happening.
Okay. So this is a little child healing this Sunday morning.
It's just what's happening.
Child baby. I saw on television. In England, there are hotels. They really exist for older men or grown-up men. They can be a baby. That's really hotels. You can go there and they can nap you. There's a big, how do you equip or a baby's like a pig. And the men can really like high class men. They can be babies. The nurse is coming. Titty, mommy, titty. It's the same
Sounds
like
like
this.
a very good business model.
It's in English. Relax. You know that hotel?
Yes, I don't know.
It was.
That's a nice
It didn't come up.
I want to go and work there. Niks voor jou, kids.
Moet je niks meer.
By the way, you guys are online. If you want to ask questions or whatever, you can. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Some years ago, I was very much into the idea of trauma healing. And I had a group of people coming to my place. And interesting, I realized back then already that there can be lots of ideas what is the way, but it never happens like that.
Yeah.
It never happens like
No.
this. Never. The ideas don't match the how everything is played out then actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because me imagines that it has an understanding of how healing works or something or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And there's no possible understanding of especially things that are as complex as that. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, with everything, but it's very clear when you see it with things that are as complex as the body
Yeah.
healing, which is just everything all at once. It's not, oh, this bit doing that. That's just a sort of fabricated ideology of how the body functions.
Right. Right.
Which is, I mean, Western medicine is me medicine.
Yes.
It's medicine which is separated into lots of different bits,
Yeah.
which is born of me looking at the world and projecting itself on the world.
Right. And then from that comes also of that I know what's good for you.
Yeah. All of that hierarchy associated with the church is what also goes on in that expression of what we call modern medicine.
Yeah.
So what that means is that it has its apparent uses, but it is very limited. It is a very limited perspective.
Yeah. But and I would say that is like going on in many
everything.
arenas.
Absolutely everything. Yeah, totally.
Numerous.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about exercise and the body and all of the rest of it and things like that. Me will design exercise which is done in separate parts of the body. You do this muscle, then you do this muscle. It's utterly ridiculous.
Yes.
All there is just a body that is absolutely unified. There isn't separate parts. There's just energy in that form.
Yes.
So it's this that me projection is everywhere that is seen in this world. You will see that everywhere.
And it's also always never enough.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
And it's not functional. So as soon as you stop, the whole thing
collapses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
But my impression is that a lot of bodies are actually very sensitive to that like to be met with this energy of I don't know, in a way of being taught.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Being guided.
Well, yeah. It goes hand in hand.
And it's like
Somebody knows how my body works better than me. Utter bullshit. Nobody knows how the body works. All there is actually is an instinct. Health is an instinct. That the body doesn't need anyone for its function.
Yes.
It's just instinctive. It just responds. It's just constantly responding to what is. There's no one in there kind of getting it right or wrong. It's all bullshit. So all of that sort of shaming and blaming stuff that seems to go on with doctors and various things where they're saying, oh, well, it's your fault, you did that wrong, or whatever it is. Or the belief that my body, this body is I don't know how to get this to work, so I'm going to go to some expert that knows how to get it to work. Or I'm going to take myself for a walk. I know people that say that. Wow.
Anita, wil je hier even zitten? Anita, wil je hier zitten? Want je kan het niet helemaal vinden.
Ja,
You want to
Prima.
gaan lekker liggen?
Ja? Wauw, ja.
Ja.
Je kan de houten zon zien, dat is goed zo, Ruis. Dankjewel.
Ik weet dat je me haat.
No, no, no.
Mag ik je voeten niet
Nee,
blauw?
nee, nee.
Wil je voeten niet blauw?
Nee, nee, nee.
Okay, thank you. You're all so great.
So that also, so I feel like, God, that then also nobody is needed to create, let's say, a different kind of energy field for the body to unwind and all that stuff. It's not necessary because this
Holding
is enough.
space.
Yes.
Yeah. Who the hell needs
It's
to
the
hold
holding space. This is holding its
the
own
number of
space.
space holders that I've come across? You know, there's like, what is space needs somebody to hold. It's like the ultimate kind of sort of you know
Facilitator.
yeah, exactly, and the ultimate conviction of me that
Yeah.
I need to be here to hold space. It's nonsense.
What a job also.
Yeah, it's nonsense. But you know, in this is the apparent world where you know all of that is based in a way on simply just the idea that things don't work without me.
Yeah.
It is all about the importance of me.
Mm. Yes. Here, sometimes it is even the idea that the body won't survive if
Yeah, totally.
But when
Mhm.
I let go, so
Yeah,
to speak,
yeah.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
Finish.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you and that only becomes clear. Only that only becomes clear that that's complete bullshit is when you get food poisoning.
Right. Right. Yes, that's a great response. Yeah.
What?
For example.
Yeah.
Please say it again. What do you mean?
Poisoning.
Yeah, but is it not really happening then, or what do you mean?
No. It's just that the idea that you're in control of what's going on. Right. So if you had food poisoning, would you be in control of what's going on?
No.
Right.
Right.
Right. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's no one doing any of it. It's just very clear at these particular moments where there's something quite extreme going on.
Yeah, but that was also with the Corona period. It's so confusing. Like
Not really. It's
that
not
somebody
really
take all the shots and other people. I couldn't do it, and I don't know why. I couldn't do it.
Well, it doesn't matter.
What?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but then it's like a wrong and a right.
And it doesn't.
Corona didn't happen.
Yeah.
Say some people, and it's really impossible how to make sense of such a huge war. Huh? Is that what if I don't know what to say about this?
Nor do I. There's nothing
No.
apparently happening.
Yeah, that is yeah. So the world is not real, and it looks real. The world is not real, and it looks real. Yeah, but when you wake up, you see that's all one, or whatever. When the me's not there anymore.
When the me's not there, there's no searching for real or not real. There's no interest in the question. It just becomes, what the hell is that? What about? Why are you even asking that? It's just irrelevant. All there is this.
Yeah, because in my world it gets complicated.
It's very
I cannot
Me is very complicated.
I cannot do it. All this, the world, the seemingly world with the ditch. My brain cannot. I'm scared of it also, but it almost makes you. I don't have an iPhone. It almost makes it impossible to, It's about fluff. I don't know. Looks real. I don't know what to say. Like it feels like the world gets crazier, but that's not true. But it feels like I know women, they are full of Botox. even men, Botox. It's crazy, and they were beautiful before. They don't look like. I mean, it's like even after storytelling. I know it's crazy. The world. I don't know. Blah blah blah. Can you say something about that? Like what we call now
Well, all I can say is that all that I can say is that wants to organize the world exactly the way that it sees that it needs to be. Me doesn't want Botox. It doesn't want this. Doesn't want this. It doesn't want that. It wants this to be like this, and this to be like that, and this to be like that, and this to be like that. And in fact, none of it is going to be anything like the way that wants it to be, because there's no the world is not based on you. What apparently is going on is not associated with a you. There isn't anyone. This isn't about you.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And maybe, yeah, I still want to control. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely. Yeah, that is quite apparent.
Tony says, "Oh, I don't know. The world doesn't give a shit if the world goes under global warming. What the, you know?"
Well, there isn't anyone to care. All there is unconditional neutrality. That's the love. Is neutrality.
David,
Hi, Mark.
how you doing?
How you doing? Yeah.
At the last meeting, I asked you to talk about memory, and I was thinking about it since, but so, and it certainly does seem to be something that constructs, and it's almost like evidence. I use the example that, you know, my adult son, I can remember when he's 5 and when he was 10 and all that, and it's all so convincing, really. But there's something fascinating about about memory.
Yeah.
But really, it's just presentation of images, perhaps, or I don't really know. Maybe can I just ask you about that again, about memory or whatever can be said?
Memory can seem to apparently happen, but it's just what is. Memory just can appear. It's still immediate. It's still what is. There is nothing. There is no past. Just because there is an apparent memory, that doesn't make that there's something real about the past. Past is still a fantasy.
Yeah.
There is no past. There is no future. All there is this.
Okay. So it's just a presentation. It's just what's appearing to happen.
Yeah.
Just like anything.
Just like anything. It's just like anything. There's no difference. There's not something special about memory.
Right.
Memory is just like a cloud in the sky. It's just then it evaporates or whatever. You know, it's not important.
Yeah.
And of course that those memories can, you know, they're not like set things. They change. You know, they move.
Yeah.
It's not like this is an absolute memory, you know.
Yeah, well, certainly there's memories of things that definitely didn't happen, because when even conceptually you stack up or you reconsider them, you think, hold on a sec, no, I wasn't there then. So memory does seem to be, but that's
there's nothing that's real.
Yeah.
So why would suddenly memory be real?
Okay. That's just so fascinating because, you know, certainly memory seems to be one of the tools of the me to verify its existence.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, yes, sure. The past is a huge tool of me to kind
Yeah.
of to do that. Yeah, it's very yeah.
Can I ask something as well, David?
Yeah, Margaret, yeah,
Uh,
sure.
How is it? I'm thinking about this too. That say if immediacy seems like it could be chaotic, but yet there's an apparent order. Like, for example, I wouldn't see, say, jellyfish floating across the room or things. I don't know.
Well, you might,
Yeah.
but it's not. You know, there's no there is no there's an apparent order,
Hmm.
but it is only apparent, and there is no. It's not fixed.
Right.
You know, there's anything can happen at any point. There's no, you know, there's no absoluteness about that. Immediacy is just immediacy. There's no kind of laws, the rules
Okay.
in that. It's just freedom. It's boundless.
Yes, but my house is always seems to be my house. It's
It seems to be, yeah.
right. So that's
But it is when you say
rely on that.
always.
Can I? Hmm?
When you say always, what you're talking about is essentially is that there's a past and there will
Yes.
probably be a future. All
Yes.
there is immediacy. This is the Big Bang, and this is the Big Bang, and this is the Big Bang. You know, Tony used to say that. It's very good. It is. This is just all there is.
What was the Big Bang?
Thanks very much.
Yeah, pleasure. Thank you.
The Big Bang never happened.
There isn't. This is the end of happening.
You are so fucking good.
Well, no,
Everything
there
comes
is
out of
nothing.
your mouth. It's
There's
really-
nothing good about it.
I know.
This is just what seems to be. This is not.
I know, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Thank you.
It is beautiful. No, but it is. What is beautiful.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
No one's doing any of this. It's not mine. Mm.
Well, David,
Johan, yeah.
it's of course the thing that it's everything all at once, all the time, right?
Well, yes, everything and
defining.
nothing. There's nothing happening.
Yeah. Because it's everything all at once, all the time.
Not because of anything. It's just all there is nothing happening, apparently. Coffee, anyone? Tea? We're gonna we're going to just take a break and then come back. I keep you guys in the room if you want to stay with us, and then I'm just going to.
Yesterday you were talking about the waiting room,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's bullshit.
It is bullshit, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but you also could say everybody, the whole world is in the waiting room.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, me is always waiting, yeah.
Yeah, but the waiting room, as you used it, is like someone that knows the whole
Yeah, I mean,
story, the
yeah.
whole message.
It's the same thing. I mean, even if you know it, it's still waiting for something. Me is always waiting for the next thing. But in non-dual circles, you might say that people have gone round the houses and they can't think of what else to wait for apart from their fantasy of enlightenment.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's all that's left. They don't want any of the other things. They just want everything. It's actually quite interesting because it's in a way that so that the non-dual people around this kind of conversation, it's kind of like they kind of say, well, I'm not into all of that capitalism and stuff like that. I don't want all of that capitalism and things. That's all just, that it's so much. People want so much with all of that capitalism, houses and
capitalism. Oh yeah.
houses and
yeah.
I don't want anything. I just want everything. It's actually much more than, in a certain sense, than the simplicity of actually just buying a house.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're really greedy.
It's extreme greed. It's a level of greed that is unsurpassed. The humble non-dual, seeker.
Yeah.
But you also talk about total loss, so maybe they want total loss.
Well, yeah, but total loss as an object. I want total loss.
Yeah, as an idea.
Yeah.
I guess you would never say something like, I feel this or I feel that.
No, I would definitely, I do say that. I feel this, I feel that. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with saying I.
No, not with the I, but with the feelings.
Well, the feelings are felt, yeah,
Mhm.
but it's if I'm going to describe that to somebody, I'm going to say I'm not going to say feelings here are felt as such and such. It's just too complicated. It sounds like you're trying to say something in particular. This isn't trying to say something in a particular way. This just comes out with it. It's not. It doesn't matter. The words don't matter. This has got nothing to do with words.
I know.
Yes, yeah.
So you don't have any longings anymore. No.
There's no ambition. There can still be desire to go, to do something or whatever. And desire is quite normal.
Like to want to eat a nice meal.
Yeah, exactly. Something that you want to
But
eat.
also like,
Yeah.
this machine is making all this kind of stuff. Like, for example, yes, like wanting to have a partner or wanting to have
It
sex.
can be, yeah.
That also can
Of course,
be
yeah.
still like, even when a toddler wants to have, not a toddler, yeah. It's not thinking about it, but like having friends.
Yeah,
Another toddler and they're playing and then I hit and then they go there and then after 1 second, hello. It's like that kind of.
It's just energy.
Like animals, like
yes.
want to play.
Of course.
Together.
Yeah, it's normal.
But it's not like
attraction,
yeah.
repulsion. It's magnetic.
But say, I assume, say you want I ask you yes Friday, I don't know why. Say, no. Say you want or maybe you want polygamy, like lots of.
There isn't anything.
No, but yeah.
What is it?
So say some people want a partner, they feel alone and they want a partner, and it's never gonna happen, and they feel so sad. Say you have a longing for whatever a partner, never will happen. You're not like, can you be sad and why didn't it happen to me?
Well, there can be a want to have a partner, if that's what you're saying. There can be a desire to move towards that. Yeah, definitely. There can be that. That's just the natural function of that body, is that it tries to go towards other bodies. It's a sort of attraction. And there can be repulsion as well, not like in certain bodies or whatever.
But you not feel sad when.
Well, sadness in a way.
Not happen.
Well, sadness is in a way is just that, that sort of. I mean, that sense of sad that something is not happening. Is that what you're saying? That you have an idea of what it is longed for, and it doesn't. That doesn't go on. Because
people cannot reject you anymore.
Well, there's no one to reject.
Yeah, so that is also over. Like,
yeah,
somebody say an awful thing about you. It doesn't affect you anymore.
No, I mean, there isn't someone that has anything. There's nobody that has a partner. There's just attraction and repulsion. And that is extremely intimate, by the way, and totally impersonal.
What is intimate? When you want to.
It's very close. It's beyond close. It's very.
To one type something?
What is
intim?
Wat als je een partner wil of zo?
Intimate is intiem.
Yeah. Yeah, but when you want the partner, that's good.
Oh, she doesn't understand what exactly is described as intimate. If the attraction as such is intimate, or the lived partnership is intimate, or
all of that is trying to understand. There's no understanding of attraction and repulsion. You can't understand this.
Yeah.
Attraction, there's just attraction and repulsion.
Yeah.
Just seems to go on. Nobody's doing it.
So even these questions, maybe in 20 years I have the same question. I'm innocent or guilty at the same. Why you say the seeking? I always feel like you're still seeking. So shut up your mouth. You're still seeking, like seeking is a bad
there's nothing.
thing.
There's nothing here that's saying.
Yeah.
That's
I
saying
say that to
that.
myself, like
Right. But that's the idea
yeah.
that you have, is that you have an idea that this expression is telling you that it's telling you that that one way is right and another way is wrong. This is not what is being expressed here. This is being expressed that all of that is a complete illusion. All of that idea of right and wrong, and that you can do something about any of this is an illusion.
Maybe in the circles there is also a little bit of hierarchy, yeah.
Well, only
she's more quiet.
only if there is apparent hierarchy, then it is due to the fact that me, either in that person that is talking or in the one that is.
I always thought that you say that aantrekken afstoten.
Attraction, repulsion.
Yes, that is a kind of play from the me.
No,
It's not, it's very
no one does that.
Yes. Yeah.
In a way, me is just constantly resisting all of that attraction and repulsion. It is the resistor in the circuit. It is the thing that is blocking what naturally goes in a particular way.
So would you say that attractive and repulsion is natural?
Absolutely, it's just what's happening.
Yeah, like animals, they go to one pet and the other one, like whatever.
Is everything natural?
Yes. Yes, there's no. I mean, there's no just. Yeah, you're absolutely. There's no distinction between. I think the distinction that is made here is between apparent natural reality, which we might call when there is no one, and when there is when there is an apparent me, but me is also natural. Yeah, totally. So as you say, yeah, it's all natural. Unfortunately, words are not very good, to do this kind of stuff. Yeah.
I find the suggestion of how partnership looks like quite an interesting one, because there is, in a way, I have kind of been told pretty early on what the ideal version looks like. One long time. And harmony.
Yes.
All the time harmony.
Oh yeah.
And now I'm 45 and I can report it has never happened in this case. Right? And I like, and there has become a huge insecurity about it, because I could never live that picture. And I was also never able to say, okay, I'm clearly attracted to only this body, so to speak. I can sense there is all the time, in a way, kind of. Yeah, so
that's what is going on there, and so it's just in a way, there is no format. There can be something which is deeply attractive and deeply a very powerful kind of connection or attraction or whatever it is, and it lasts apparently 5 minutes, and there can be something which goes on for apparently long time and is deeply painful, and there's no there's nothing that is right or wrong about any of it. only me makes that distinction and you know has a format
Yes.
by which things should be in a particular way. And as a result, then society's formation of what you know it creates that, and then you get a whole illusory ideology around all of these different forms of living and how the formats of living, which is supposedly the way people should live. It's all nonsense. It's all just
Restrictions.
you know, just stories, really.
Basically confirms that there's no choice at any level.
No,
That people can be in a sort of violent relationship
yeah,
for years and
for years, yeah,
most of their lives.
yeah.
So
It doesn't
that's
matter.
what happened.
It's just what happens, yeah. And there can be that energy that resists that, you know, that doesn't want that somehow, that finds that difficult, or apparently finds that difficult with the energies that have been around that that they have met or whatever. It's not, there's no format, and there's definitely no right or wrong about any of it. You know, it's just what seems to go on.
It's all innocent.
Yeah.
That's in everything. I mean,
Absolutely. Yeah.
This was about relations.
Yeah, it
etc.,
doesn't matter.
But if it's about
Food.
politicians lying all the time, I cannot understand.
Well, no, but I mean, that in a way, that's the nature of politicians. You know, it's just what seems to happen. You know, politics in a way is an energy which is associated with sleight of hand. You know,
What is sleight?
it's a sort of a trickery. You know, you can be a magician or you can be a politician. It's kind of similar.
Yeah.
If you're a good yeah.
Man.
But it's just energy in that form. Is what that, I mean, in a way that, you know, so what?
Yeah. So what? No,
Yeah, and also the people
that's
with personalities disorder have to have a certain job. So there are jobs for them. That's politician. Ja.
Je bedoelt de politician af.
Nou, er zitten heel veel psychopaten in de politiek. Maar ja.
Ja, natuurlijk. Ja. Long time ago, I wasn't, maybe I wasn't this also a little bit, but I wrote a book about as a philosopher Foucault, and he said, crazy people are the only people who react normal in a crazy society. It's a little bit extreme, but like you have to. I never could function in the normal world. I couldn't understand it, but I had all these qualities, but I couldn't function. And I didn't understand. Like, yeah. Oh, let's look at me. I couldn't function, so I'm special. But
yeah,
you have to. Or you have to have a really strong center. Huh?
But I mean,
blah, blah, blah.
I mean, it doesn't matter if there is a kind of very well, like a person that is really well adapted to society or not. This has got nothing to do with that. This has got nothing to do with me. Doesn't matter what kind of me there is there. You know, that whether it's a very well adapted me that can, you know, can live in the city very easily and has got no problem and it's easy. There's still someone And that outsider, apparent outsider who can't get on with anything, and he lives in a sort of a sense of a sort of Kafka-esque picture of the world, is still me. It's just me as the outsider.
Yeah, these two worlds cannot come together. The two worlds.
Well, there aren't two worlds.
Yeah, but that's
There's just the apparent me, and then all there is, which includes the apparent me.
But sometimes we speak here about, like, the politicians are, a lot of them are corrupt, not everybody, but like we speak in the world, seemingly world, like politicians or society, and then you know what I mean? Like we speak about the world, or speak about what we learned as a child, how a relationship would be, and we speak in different levels sometimes here.
Well, no, there's
about childhood.
Me speaks about story.
Yeah. I mean, it's all a story.
Or me is just constantly in a story, and then what is expressed here is actually that's a story.
Yeah.
And all there is what is.
Yeah.
You could say it's a story, but it's also not a denial of anything.
No, well, a story isn't a denial. It's just a story.
Yeah.
It's what's just happening.
Yeah. There is no closure or further. It's just what's going to happen. Yes. Then it doesn't matter what it is. In that way.
No. But I mean, all of that, when it only doesn't matter when there isn't anyone. When there's someone, it really matters. So I mean, me sort of goes away from this kind of thing with a sort of it takes a sort of koan from it, takes a line from it, takes something and not a koan, a sort of it turns this into
like a
mantra, yeah, kind of mantra, exactly. It takes a phrase and it repeats it, like, nothing apparently happening. Okay, there's nothing apparently happening. There's nothing apparently happening. Oh, what, or all there is immediacy. Okay. That's what's going on. It's taking that and trying to use it to help me. This is the end of that. This is the end of seeking. All there is the end of seeking.
Yeah, also what you said, the end of work.
Yes, it's the end.
Yeah.
It's the end of seeking. It's the end of working, trying
Yeah.
to get somewhere.
Yeah.
It's the end of maintaining something,
Yeah.
which is again a kind of trying.
Yeah.
It's
Or you could say even doing. Yeah.
doing. It's the end of yeah.
But chances are good that even this is the end of seeking can be turned to the virtual,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, of course, yeah.
So in a way, whatever.
In a way, but it's difficult. I mean, it's difficult. Of course, yeah. Me will do whatever it wants with this. Yeah, it's just inevitable. It's inevitable.
Mm.
It's just a machine that grabs hold of stuff.
Mm.
You've seen those the ones in the fairground, the thing is like this.
Yeah.
And you never get anything.
Again, a teddy bear.
Keep trying.
I also did that when I was a child in the kermis, and then I
Yeah.
I quit with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, everybody tries it at least once.
Sometimes you get some.
Yeah, some cheap.
Yeah.
Cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get it, it's
Nice.
just shit, right?
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Yeah.
Yeah, there was probably more fun in trying to get it than the actually getting it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know that sometimes the mind is regarded as the I don't know, the one that should not be there, the enemy, the wrong thing.
Yeah.
That's bullshit, isn't it?
It's bullshit. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's total bullshit. That mind will just come up with thoughts. It's a thought creator. It's constantly on information, and expression. It's just constantly generating like a fire.
Right. And mind does not necessarily equalize me.
No, absolutely no. Thinking goes on. Thoughts apparently happen. What is interesting is that when there isn't anyone, there is it's much quieter because there's no one having a conversation with myself. There's no conversation going on, and there's not so much of a there's just less strategy. Me's a constant strategist trying to make a deal or make a plan of action to get somewhere. And when there's none of that attempt to get anywhere, there's less of it. There's less going on.
Sounds a tiny bit as if a complete survival mechanism system stops functioning.
Yeah, well, a survival of an illusion. Yeah. Yes. Yet that body can apparently survive much more effectively. Interestingly, yeah.
Yeah, makes in a way also sense, right?
Which the response is immediate.
Exactly.
So it's there's not
so much filtering of instinctive reactions.
Nothing in the way of that. Yeah.
But then also very funny things can come out. So.
Can be, yeah.
Yeah.
Or not particularly funny.
Exactly, yes. Yeah.
I mean, this is very normal. This is like a cat, you know,
Yes.
walking on a sofa and lying down and getting up and, you know, and looking outside, and then, you know, going into it's
Mm-hmm.
it's just it's the same energy.
Yes.
Just a human version of that is, you know, picking up a phone, you know, writing stuff, you know, doing this, doing that, you know, it can be whatever.
Mm.
It's just a different
Some things
animal.
are not so how do you say that? Yeah, welcome in society when you express yourself.
Can be, yeah.
Yeah.
But it can be that's but in a way, again, it's just it depends on the character. This doesn't have to be very subversive. This doesn't have to be very sort of punk. This energy doesn't have to be particularly punk. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not necessarily rebellious and forceful. It can be very, very gentle and just okay.
Yes.
And fit very neatly and easily into that social structure.
Yes.
It can. It can be. There's no rules. It doesn't. That's the freedom. Is that there's no restriction. It can be completely like wants to go and do something completely different, and or it can actually just naturally, very naturally, just be this works very easily for me.
Yes.
I can be a perfect, easy member of Amsterdam society, and there doesn't really have any particular thing that I need more, that body needs more than that. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's more like a machine or a camera, like the impersonal, just functioning.
It totally impersonal, totally intimate.
Yeah, because no distance is already intimate.
At the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. But then if you take the personal of it, then it's like a machine, like a camera or
yes, but in a way that's sort of one-sided. It's
yeah, of course you cannot yeah.
It's sort of saying it's all cold and observative.
Yeah, but intimate is not cold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So totally intimate, totally impersonal at the same time.
Yeah, nothing lacking then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Intimate might be called love, and the impersonal might be called unconditional.
Yeah, yeah. But still there are words because love is such a difficult word.
That's why I don't use it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But what I mean is that these are similar words that can be
yeah. Unconditional, yeah. Yeah, in a way it's really a struggle how to understand the words, not the world, the words correctly, because you always kind of do something with it and
you can't
make your projection.
Yeah, you can't understand it correctly, but there are words that are seemingly much more.
Yeah,
you have to you end up going round the houses trying to explain what love is.
If you're kind of stuck with a word in a totally strange way, then
there seems to be words that can be used which to me are more clear in a way, or not even clear, but they just
invite
they can't be. Me can't get it.
Yeah.
Can't hold on to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, how can me hold on to neutrality?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, what are you going to do with that?
Yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't matter. Of course, they're just words.
Yeah.
Even if you get all of the right ones and they're all in the right order,
Yeah.
then it doesn't mean a damn thing.
Yeah. 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 No, you still have to repeat them then to know what if it still works.
Well, in the end, there isn't this can be completely there can just be the end of me, and there's nothing to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's just literally nothing to say. There's no words. There's nothing to talk about. It's just what is, and even that what is too much.
Yeah, because you can also make all sorts of things like
Yeah,
what you just did, like grasping.
It's in the end, me will take hold of anything.
Yeah.
As I have said before, if I could just sit here in total silence, and me would kind of go, ah, yeah, silence. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got
Now I got it.
okay, now I'm going to do that a bit more. Just be completely still. Maybe because he doesn't use the back of the chair, or he doesn't do something else. I'm going to do that as well. And then suddenly everybody is sitting in meditation position and doing all of this.
Yeah. 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 Who are we fooling?
It's all just a game. All of that. There's no escape. All there is what's apparently happening.
It's even though oneness is also bullshit. The idea of oneness, they speak about oneness.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Laying down in the silence.
What?
It can happen, and then there can be screaming at the top of your voice. It's exactly the same.
It's a friend of mine. He's thinking it's about the silence.
Oh yeah. Well, it's very common, that silence, yeah. So because it's about me trying to find silence. Because it feels very noisy, me. So it thinks that if it finds silence, then that's the answer.
But I was thinking it's a flight for him.
Yeah, well, it would be, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. A lot of Zen people would go for that, don't they? Yeah, it's a lot of Zen is all about the silence, And my God, they're noisy getting towards silence, let me tell you. It's very intentional.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is extremely noisy.
Oh, I want to become with God. I want to become one with God. I want to become one with God. Really? So you didn't.
Well, there isn't a God.
Yeah,
so you're going to.
You're not willing. You don't want it. You didn't do your best. Your fault.
So it goes on.
And so Sander was yesterday talking about his oneness experience.
Yeah.
And what?
But that was a glimpse. That was a totally a very clear glimpse that was going on.
So then there's no me.
Yeah, there was no one. Yeah.
But it came back.
Apparently, a contraction came into that. Yeah, it seems like. I'm not quite sure with him. I haven't spoken to him. But it seemed like that's what he was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like that. He presented it like a thing from the past.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And he had a one, but why did it come back then in his case and not in your
Well,
case? So
there's no
why?
there's no why.
Yeah.
There's what seems to go on in different bodies is what seems to go on.
Yeah, so there's not really a difference, but then it.
Well, there isn't anyone, and there and then there can seem to be that contraction that apparently is there again. And so there's that. There's no sort of pattern to it. That's
Patterns?
like pattern.
A pattern.
Yeah.
I mean, glimpses like what Sandra was talking about. Because I was there, was with a meeting with Tony.
Yes,
but it can be a curse in a way because
totally.
It's just the energy completely focused on repeating that again.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so intense.
I know that. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's very often associated, gets immediately associated with what it was that you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So for Sander, it will be, I've got to keep on coming to Tony's meetings, or for somebody who's snowboarding, they've got to do more extreme snowboarding than they did before. Or some yogi has got to be doing more yoga than they ever did before, and so on and so forth. Psychedelics, same thing.
Yeah, I once got complimented also about my yoga, and then I was just feeling I was so great, but it was just all the time coming up. I'm so great, I'm so good. Oh, terrible! Because it just goes in your head the whole time.
Yeah. And you never find it.
No, it's really disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be great. More great.
You think you are great, but you don't want it. But it's coming up anyway. It's yeah. You can't control it.
No. Absolutely.
Yeah, very disturbing.
So I mean, that's the thing, is that one looks at these people like Putin or Trump or whatever is going on. There's no one doing any of that. There's no one doing any of that. There's energy that's firing that. That's just doing that.
Yeah.
It's not. There's no fault. There's no blame. It's just what's going on.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, in a way, media presents only an image.
Yeah.
I mean, we all don't know how these characters are like in the rest of their 21 hours of the day, so to speak.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
But it's just an inevitable expression of me.
Yeah, but that's a story also, eh?
What?
When we speak about Trump, or maybe he's a nice boss, I don't know.
Well, I don't think that's what Laura was saying. It's just that there is just not a known sense of what is being expressed in the media.
But
it's just
the media is a dream.
The media is a story creator. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a story creator. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So
but the me is afraid to. Also a story. The me is afraid to die.
Well, that's a story of me being afraid to die. Yeah. Well, and it's another form of media.
Because in the past I had some fantastic, just given to me glimpses, but after that.
Well, they weren't given to you.
No, but after that, the darkness was much more, and I never had them. I had really total opening, and after that it was more horrible.
Well, yeah, it can be.
The darkness was, even my sister, but she had to go to the crazy hospital for that. She she got a psychosis because the light was so strong. She couldn't handle it, and she was right down to the Quincy Hospital.
Well, that's
But it's also a story, but
yeah, sure.
yeah. I was
Yeah,
really,
yeah,
really crazy
Yeah.
how that, I don't know, it's not on.
hmm
I had even this friend, she passed away, 30 years friendship. She passed away 1 year ago. In 3 weeks she was dead. She was this meditator. She was always meditating. Every day meditating. But she was hitting her dog. She was hitting her dog. And then they took away like that. This extreme, I don't know why I want to tell this. This extreme, holy, and there was so much rage in her. And she was
Very commonly,
hitting her dog, and I said, don't do that anymore.
well,
But she couldn't stop that. I was really, but then she passed away, and she was really happy. I couldn't say goodbye to her, but yeah,
mhm.
she was happy that she was only 61. She was happy that she could go. But I didn't understand this totally. Vipassana. She was open. Vipassana. Yeah. And that hitting the dog. So extreme. But now she's gone. She's
The dog?
yeah, the dog is also gone. They took it away. But she was a little bit blind. A blood of matter as a story, but yeah, this extreme. Yeah.
It's inevitable. It's inevitable. If there is a trying to get this, then that trying will just naturally create a huge amount of frustration, which will then need an outlet, and the dog gets it.
Yeah, the dog gets it. Yeah, and I had a judgment about it that she was hitting the dog.
Well, it's just what's going on.
I fight it with her physically. Stop it, the dog.
Just what seems to
Ik
happen.
heb met haar gevochten. Dat was heel erg. Ja. No solution here on this level.
There is no solution.
No, on this really. Yeah.
Had een chocolate naar de toilet. Somebody want?
Yes,
Do you
please.
need my permission? Okay.
Thank you.
Has the general style of conversation changed there? In general?
Well, no. I mean, I would don't talk about this to everyone, because it's just simply not interesting to most people that I would come across. But no, those conversations with people don't, just in work or something like that, just don't. Yeah, it's quite similar. Yeah.
And I mean, in these contexts of these meetings, then it would be if we wouldn't ask something,
Yeah.
there would come no response, right?
No.
You would just sit there.
And this whole meeting is born out of a response. This is I was invited to talk, and then it's a response. It's always a response. I don't do anything which is not like that. There's
So when there was no invitation, you wouldn't be here in Amsterdam. But also the Zoom, is it also an invitation?
Well, it was born of that as well. People wanted me to talk, so I found a way of doing it.
Otherwise you would be
But so it's not. It was always really about that. There was a desire to engage in this way, like an openness to express, but it wasn't sort of an ambition of any kind. All of that kind of stuff is really all about me.
So there was a desire, but when say nobody would invite you, you were just sitting, or your desire was just there.
Well, it's not a desire in that way, but it's an openness to communicate. That's a bit different to I'm happy to communicate, but if there's no invitation, it's just what it is. It's not a it's not. I'm not going to go crazy about that.
So because we still invite you, or somebody maybe number, I don't know if you did you invite him? Doesn't matter. Oh great, thank you. But even all the fucking teachers would answer to the so you keep me in my fucking dream.
Well, there is no one.
No, but say all the gyms, the Tonys would all die or quit talking about this. It was the end of the road for me. I couldn't go to get something. I don't get something.
You don't get anything.
Yeah.
And all there is
this.
All there is this. This is just a human expressing that all there is this. But all there is still this, even whether there's anybody talking about it or not. As I've said, this is the same as talking to, the chair. There's nothing that you can get. There's nothing you can get. There's nothing you can get, by the way.
But this is all in the dream. I say all the doctors would be not there. I would no, maybe in my blah blah blah. I lost my last friend. I had 10 beautiful, good friends. They're all gone. Now I lost my last one. Maybe it will be. And I still survive. I was thinking when I lose her.
Well, you didn't lose anyone. You didn't lose anyone.
Yeah, but in the dream, I cannot go to her anymore. I don't know. A cup of I mean, when there would be no teachers, I would be fuck it. When I would be I would be sick, and I still have this is the idea. I go to the doctor for some penicillin or whatever. Say I'm joking. I'm repeating myself. It doesn't. You know what I?
It doesn't
because
matter.
As a teacher, I think
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's just a dream.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
All there is what's apparently happening.
Yeah, maybe that's the cause for saying, because there's no medicine, you cannot be sick. There's no medicine, you cannot be sick. You're sick, you have a medicine. No, there's no medicine anymore, so I'm not sick. I'm not sick. That's the dream. Do you know what I mean?
No.
There's no medicine.
There's nothing apparently happening.
We still come to this meeting, so yeah,
You don't.
yeah,
You've
okay,
never
yeah,
come
yeah,
to a
yeah,
meeting.
yeah.
You've never been.
Ah,
Yeah, funny, isn't it?
yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
It always says also, it's nothing to get and there is also nothing to lose. Sometimes I'm thinking that this body has to release the tension or, yeah.
That body will just do what that body does. Yeah.
I have lost my daughter, my first daughter. And when you say it's only what's apparently happens, it's hard for me.
Well, what that said, that trauma of what you're talking about is what's apparently happening. That's what is that sense of loss. That's what is.
And nothing apparently happens.
There's no hang on. No, but there's just that what's apparently happening being that pain that is felt, that trauma is just what's apparently happening. It doesn't have to be any different to what it is. There's no requirement for you to have anything, for there to be anything different there than just that trauma of what's apparently happened. So there's no negation. There's no negation of what it is that's going on there.
There is no one.
That's an idea. What you're talking about is an idea. Yeah. It's just what's apparently happening. Grief apparently happening. That's all it. That's just what is.
And if there would be a feeling of guilt, is that then also what's on?
That's what's apparently happening. There's nothing that can be done.
What do you mean, nothing that can be done?
No one to do it.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
There's a whole idea about this, which is about me trying to be something, which means that I have to be this thing which negates the feelings about a trauma that went on 20 years ago. That's absolute bullshit. If that's what's happening, that's what's happening.
Toning that called the sort of fighter shuffle.
Yeah,
fighter shuffle.
That you use sort of well, all there is nobody there to cover up.
Yeah.
Which is still there because there's grief.
But then that absolutely, and that is all about becoming in a way, and that in that what you're talking about there is a kind of bypassing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
but it is also part of the story.
Yeah.
So it is exactly the same as for example, psychotherapy. It's the same thing. It's just a different type of psychotherapy. One psychotherapy says, you need to be a clear, perfect expression of something, and all of that stuff is a story, and so you need to have no stories. And the other type of form expression of that is having to work on your inner child. Why both of them are work on the inner child, work on becoming the uncarved block. Both of them are bullshit. All there is what's apparently happening.
But then an event in the past, the memory of that is in the present. And
exactly. That's what's going.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yeah. Because he was talking about the memory.
Yeah.
But
Memory.
that's just in the present, just as.
That's it. It's what's there.
Yeah. And it just goes on
It
just
goes
as
on,
long as it goes on.
as long as it goes. There's no changing what that is just what apparently happens.
Yeah. Until
and in a way, the more that there is a suppression of that, the more tension builds up around that. Around that expression.
Yeah, because you can't feel it, and then it just goes on. Yeah.
David.
Yes, Johan.
So the realization that there's nothing really happens, or that nothing is apparently happening, doesn't reduce in any way the grief that's apparently happening.
No, it doesn't. But knowing anything doesn't help anything. Knowing something in a way is just in the head.
Because in some sense, the me might think that by realizing that there's nothing actually happening, grief would diminish in any way.
Yes, but
the contrary is the
this
case.
is the end of me. This what is being expressed here is the end of me. So it is the end of there being someone that understands anything. It is not about. This is not about understanding.
Yeah. If anything, the grief would be felt more raw.
It can be suppressed more, and as a result of there being a kind of suppression, then inevitably it will become even more apparent.
Right.
Yeah.
If it would pop up in some different spot, like a water jet, pressing it down, it would come up somewhere.
Possibly, yeah. Or internalize and turn into something which is quite physically tense or whatever. Who knows?
Yeah. Thanks for making that point. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. This doesn't have to look any particular way. You know, there's no parameters. That's the freedom.
And there's really no way you could know what the effects of the apparent effects would be. Huh?
No, there's no way. There's no way, and there's no one that cares about that.
Yeah. Well, me would, but yeah.
Me cares, yeah, sure.
No hope.
No.
Thanks.
Yeah, sure, man.
It's so funny, but we still speak in this.
Let's see.
So I'm going dark again there.
Maybe not. No, it's max already.
That's okay, that's fine.
And I can pull on that.
No, that's okay.
No.
We can lower it blind,
No,
then probably the.
No, it's all right.
It's just left.
Raise it, but then here's.
Does that help?
No, that's fine. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Funny, all the questions I ask are the same.
All the questions are the same.
Yeah, because we speak in this dualistic way, like when you suppress it, still a human condition, and then there's nobody. It's it's all the same. It's
all the same.
Yeah.
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 There's no one that can make a choice about do I behave punk or
No, no, no.
David,
Yes.
it would actually be the realizing of the rawness of the reality that would give it some softness in a way, wouldn't you say? On a feeling level, the harshness, the roughness of reality,
Yeah.
as it can hit, allowing that in a way, which there's no allowing, of course, but the fact that it just is
Yeah, exactly.
without without any resistance, accommodated in a way. No accommodation, of course.
Sorry, mate.
Softens it for me. Yeah.
All there is this. There's just immediacy.
Yeah.
There doesn't need to be anything else. There's no format that needs to align. That's going to be something better. That's going to help somebody. There's no help available here.
And the realization that there is none. So not trying to do anything.
That isn't realized by anyone. There's just the end of me.
Yeah. Immediacy has no resistance. And if resistance would be suffering, immediacy equals no suffering. That's what I'm trying to get across.
Well, there is no immediacy is the end of me.
The end of resistance, the ends of suffering, because all those equal to me.
Well, they in a way, yes, but suffering is it's a loaded word, but yes, but essentially there is no one.
Yeah. There's no one in the face of apparent suffering, so that you could call that love, I think. Well, you could call it
100 things, and it still wouldn't mean anything. There's no meaning, there's no purpose. All there is what's apparently happening. All there is this.
Yeah. There's a lot of beauty in that. Yeah.
And ugliness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
When you say all there is the end of me, or this is the end of me,
Yeah.
it immediately sounds as the process as if time exists, because the end, it sounds as if something has happened before,
yeah.
something has come to
Yeah,
an end, and now this is revealed.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Mm.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. It always sounds, I in a way, it's very difficult to make it.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, all I can say is that there is an apparent bubble of happening, this happening, that happening, the other thing happening, and then there is the end of happenings. This is the end of happenings.
And I mean, could it also be like that? I, for example, ask rah, 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 and you respond
Rah, rah,
rah, rah, rah, and
Yeah.
it would be the same
Yeah.
kind of
It's the
conversation.
same energy.
Same energy,
Yeah. Oh,
right?
yeah. But it just with rum instead of words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally. Yeah. We could do that. We could try that if you like.
The episode from Snoopy, from the Peanuts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
Grown ups.
Great. It's happening already.
I love winking.
But I have a fantasy but it's a fantasy like the energy I could just, when you have really no control, you could just jump off this building.
Yeah, try it if you like.
Oh, wow.
That's good water.
Crazy. I once saw a guy, and then he, in front of the teacher, the teacher said, "There's nobody." Was very energetically. Was in America. There's nobody. There's nobody. It was a Spanish guy, and he took all in front of the teacher. He took all. He took. He said, "You are naked. There's nobody," and he took all his clothes off. Huh? Then he was standing there naked. Yeah, why not? But
you like stories, don't you?
Nice Spanish guy.
You quite like stories. That likes stories. That me. It enjoys the telling of stories.
huh? Okay.
Well,
probably.
No, it's just
There's
nothing wrong with it.
As a child,
just...
I was an entertainer in the family. I wanted to make them all happy.
Yeah. And it's just it's not surprising. I have to say that isn't a surprising thing. That it's just naturally what's there. That naturally likes to express.
Yeah.
Because
it's impossible. It's unbearable. This. It's so
no, but
tiring.
That's just.
I feel like tired. Yeah.
It's just perfectly as it is. Just as it is.
I'm still pissed at God. Okay. Fucking, why did he put me here on this fucking.
This movie I played.
I need the guy. I kill him. It's not possible. Nobody there.
And then you're complaining about your friend who hits the dog, and you want to kill God.
Yeah, but the dog is an animal, and yeah, what is God actually? Yeah,
Dog.
yeah. I felt so. Yeah.
That's a nice name for a dog.
God and dog. Yeah, dog is the same. There are some good things about the Course. They say you want to play God or you want to be God. I want to be God. I want to be God. Oh, I'm stupid.
It's just another
So
game of me.
Yes, David.
Yes, Mark. Yeah.
So all of this would seem to suggest that, human relationships really they appear to be a negotiation of the me, really.
Yeah.
Um,
Me is a negotiator.
So really there aren't any human relationships other than that negotiation.
Yeah. Well, there aren't any relationships.
Yeah.
No relation. Relation implies two-ness.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's, like son, daughter, mother, father, all of these things that appear to hold a framework together. All of that comes from, so I don't know, whatever else you can say about it. You've just said it really, haven't you? Yeah, it's all about two-ness.
Well, yeah. There is a conviction that roles need to be played, and that there is a that identity is has got a very strong sort of a sense of reality there, and essentially that is just in this it reveals that is just an illusion.
Yeah.
There is no there is nothing real. There is no real identity. There is none of that. There's no mother or father or daughter or any of these roles and identities. There's just what is. And in what is, there can be an attraction or repulsion. There can be and there's no rules to that. There can be a protective sense that there is over a daughter or a son or a whatever it is, and there cannot be. There can be whatever. There can be whatever there is. There is no such thing as responsibility. There's no such thing as any of those ideas.
Yeah, that's good news.
It's
no responsibility.
Yeah, it's just what is it, and there is unconditionally free.
Yeah.
It's not there isn't anything limiting that.
Yeah.
Me is in a very limited picture, if you like.
Yeah. So it's the constant negotiator, the constant, you decided that. Me is just everything, I suppose, in the world that goes on between people is just so the me negotiating. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's always what's appearing to happen.
Yeah.
Could you say something about time now? I know you've said, there is no time. But is time then what? So as long as there's a me, there's time. As long as there's me, there's cause and effect.
Yeah.
Within that context, there's time. Outside of that, and within that context, everything seems to be happening.
Yeah.
But ultimately nothing is happening. So again, and of course, it's so easy to turn nothing is happening into nothing being a thing happening.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
That's
that's why we, that's in a way that, apparently is a useful word in there.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The time one is particularly fascinating. But there is no time. I mean, there's a sort of a sense of that, but as I said earlier, memory appears to be the thing that copper fastens that, and that's just what you were saying earlier. Images presenting or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
It's just fascinating, the whole relief in this, because for decades we have followed spiritual paths and worked very hard at it, and it was all about responsibility. It was all about meditation. It was all about cause and effect.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been going on for decades.
It's been going on for apparently a lot longer than that.
Oh yeah. And it's been going on longer than that. But just the suggestion of, I mean, the relief is just immense in this suggestion. But then I don't know. Is that the relief of me? I don't know. But there's relief anyway.
Well, there can just be an unraveling of all of those apparent belief systems, and a lot of the time that's that is a relief. Certainly, just that falling away.
Yeah,
for sure. This is in a way revealing of all of that nonsense. The total fiction of all of the fantasies that me goes into. So that can just be, that's just what is. That is just a sort of breaking down of all of that stuff.
Yeah. And even though I know you would say that this is not a process, I get that, but the more, let's say, exposure to these meetings, the more there is a sense of a process of moving away from that nonsense. But there is a sense. We've been, I suppose, it's a couple of years since we came across this message, and over that couple of years, there appears to be a watering down of the tightness and the seriousness of the.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it almost appears like a process, this, doesn't it? But it isn't.
Well, I mean, it would, for me, appear like a process. Yeah. When there isn't anyone, then that whole idea of there being a process just falls apart.
Okay. Yeah. That's great. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, pleasure. Thank you.
So there was a joy to speak about it.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yes,
talking.
lovely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful. It's so awful when you say
Well, for me,
it's so fucking scary. It's so fucking
can be.
Yeah. It's whoa, my God.
Well, me doesn't like to be
all the
challenged.
I still like responsibility, and like the dream was real. It was all. It looked very real.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I speak about forgiveness.
Nothing to do.
Well, I'm a little bit influenced, a lot by word the course. It comes out all up now. They said.
It's just absolutely fictional bullshit. The Course in Miracles.
Yeah, but once, can I tell you once? I met
No.
it. Good teacher.
It's not. It's just. Well, it's just that all that stuff, all that all that stuff about the Course in Miracles, all of that kind of thing is just really inevitably about me. It's just all about me trying to find something. So anything of that is just really, it's kind of boring.
But once they say when you forgive one brother, it's when you forgive one brother, like the other. But I had once an experience that my enemy, and I had this big lie.
This is a story.
Then
this is a story.
Yeah, but it's.
This is still a story.
I still believe it a little.
All there is what's apparently happening. All there is this. Just this. All there is this. It's just what is. Just this.
Yeah.
Look, this.
This is so confusing. Oh.
Do you mind if I make a picture of you when you were speaking?
No, it's fine. It's no problem.